Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tim. So, I want to jump in on this thread that I see floating around that my good friend Robert Z kind of put up, which was get to know us a little bit better. Outside of the music, who are you? Well, right now, I am a pillow for a cat. I feel like I'm Steve Carlson. Turn on the camera, and this one comes out. Say hi to everybody, Steve. He looks happy, doesn't he? So, I'm friends with a lot of you on Facebook. Some of you. I won't say a lot of you. Um, but I am friends with a fair amount of you on Facebook. Um, I am a husband. I am a father of three. Their ages range from "Dear God, get the hell out of my house" to "What the hell was I thinking?" No, seriously. 25, 23, and 5. So, um, the two oldest are from prior relationships for both me and my wife. So we refer to them as hers, mine, and ours. And what's even funnier is that our two oldest boys, the 23 and the 25-year-old, have the same name, first, middle, and if I were to legally adopt, the 25-year-old last. So, um, makes it interesting when we're all in the house together. So, what else about me? Obviously, I like music. Um, it's recently come to light, not like I'm ashamed of it or anything. I just never talk about it. That I am a vegetarian, and I think some people were shocked to find that out. It was a choice that my wife wanted to make, and I, being in my late 40s, have told myself I need to start getting healthy, at least healthier. And I come from a long line of family members who passed early because of all kinds of health reasons. Now, some of it was brought on from poor diet, some of it was brought on because they had a problem. Um, but I just want to watch myself. So hers was more animal stuff, which was fine. But to make it easy, I decided to join, and you know what? I'm fine with it. I don't. We've found enough substitutes that I enjoy, that taste really good to me, that I don't feel like I miss anything anymore. So, is it easy? Sometimes I wish you could go to McDonald's and grab a burger on the way home. Sure, absolutely. But then again, McDonald's really what you want to eat. So yeah, it's not there. But that's just a little of me. I think the other one was, what do you do, without getting into too much detail, for the office that I work for. I am their data department. So if it's a spreadsheet question, if it's an Excel question, if it's a PowerPoint question, if it's a reporting question, if it's a data analytical question, they come to me. Um, so we won't get into that because that's boring. But what are some of the other things I'm into? Obviously, music. I spent a lot of time tabletop gaming in my youth, and recently had a chance to scratch that itch again and loved it. Completely fell right back into it. Um, Obviously, time right now with everything that's going on. If you follow my channel, I've got some stuff going on. So, this isn't advantageous right now, but I'd like to get back to it. It's a great release. It's a great way to commiserate with friends and just have a good time. I also do some video gaming. I worked in a couple large video game retailers for over 20 some odd years between a couple stints that I was there. So, I picked up about a thing or two when it came to video games and stuff like that. So, I don't get a chance to play as much anymore, which is okay, after putting that much time into it, having seen launches of numerous consoles and things like that. It's nice to be able to say, I'm good for a minute. The systems I currently own, I have a Japanese Sega Saturn. I have a ill-functioning Dreamcast. It doesn't read anything, so I gotta get it fixed or replaced. I have a Super Nintendo Classic, which is like the little mini one that has like Nintendo sponsored ROMs on it. That was just more for nostalgic purposes. I have an Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4. I need to get my PS2 back because that died on me. So there's a couple consoles that I still need to replace. Um, Probably in the neighborhood of like 150 to 200 games for that. I don't buy like I used to. Like I said, I don't play like I used to. But I did grab a couple that were close to my system for the PS4 that are kind of some of my go-to. Just to give you an example. So this one's Borderlands. This is actually the Handsome Collection. What this is this is the remastered version of Borderlands 2, which is one of my favorite Borderlands games of all time, and Borderlands the pre-sequel. So this is designed to be like a four-player couch or online co-op first-person shooter game, kind of like you see the gun like a Call of Duty game. Humor laden, doesn't take itself seriously at all, and it's a great game for me to just kind of plug in and just forget about some stuff. And you have a bad day, someone wants to die, there you go. But one of my favorite games of all time just got remastered. Well, I won't say just, it was remastered probably about a year ago on a PlayStation 4, and that's this one, Shadow of the Colossus. So in this one, you are headed to an altar to pray to a deity to grant the power of resurrection for your loved one. And you are denied. Fit of rage, you draw your sword and you just swing it wildly. But it's then that the deity notices that you have a special sword, and that maybe the grant of the resurrection could be obtained if you help defeat a common foe, which is the Colossus. And there's 16 of them. They give you no direction of where they are. You just have to use clues in your sword to go find them. Once you are there, they give you no direction on how to defeat them. You just have to figure it out. This originally came out on PlayStation 2, and it literally blew me away. It was one of the most immersive experiences that I had ever played in a video game that didn't have much dialogue at all. It told it through art, it told it through imagery, and funny enough that some of the people that I have talked to who've played this game extensively, we all started to feel or have mixed feelings about what we were doing almost around the same time. To me, that's a powerful medium. So, the Call of Duties and all that stuff, that's cool. They have their place in the world, but that's not me. This is more my speed. I like the stuff that's a little bit more off the beaten path. So. And so the other thing I'm into is when I get a chance to, I love watching movies, old movies, new movies. We have a collection of about, to be safe, I'd say 750 movies on either DVD or Blu-ray. And as my youngest gets a little older, we've been pulling out some of the classics. He's already in love with Jurassic Park and Ghostbusters. I mean, he watches his Disney movies like Cars and things like that, but we're trying to give him a good foothold in the classics. So, and occasionally I like a chance to watch, different artsy fartsy movie, or really dark comedy, or even just a documentary on something. So, but that's what I do in my free time when I'm not listening to music, which realistically encompasses a lot of my free time. It's the one thing. My wife meditates, and she says maybe I should meditate. I remind her, music is my meditation. For some people, you're going to find different stress reliefs. You're going to find different things that allow your mind to escape and decompress, and the steam roll off and fight another day. A lot of us here, I'd say that's music, which is great. But I think it's interesting for Bobby to kind of show this thread, and it was a lot of fun. It got me thinking about some of the things that I enjoy that I don't get a chance to do. So maybe I'll carve out some time to play a game tonight. I got too much stuff to do. So I'm making a movie and making a video instead. Robert, you know I love you. You sexy, sexy beast. Do not stop ever wearing those tank tops. Everybody take care. I'll be shooting a few tonight, so hang in tight. I don't want to post them, but apologize for the overabundance of me you're about to see. Take care, everybody. We'll talk soon. Peace.